And also in our news, on Monday, government officials made their way to Kings Hill to celebrate the signing of contracts for the Kings Hill Housing Revolution Sanitation Project. 9 contractors were awarded the project, which totals approximately 500,000 EC dollars. The project is part of the Labour Party's larger War on Pit Latrines that was announced back in 2014. 42 households in Kings Hill were identified and will be fitted with modern sanitation facilities. Senator Jaisai Benoit stressed the positive impact that such an endeavor will have on residents.
There may not be 42 latrines in Kings Hill, but we know that the drain, the valley between Center Street and Back Street is a major problem for us. And that's what is in effect the washroom or the latrine for many families. That's unacceptable. That this is in fact a significant undertaking that must be implemented. And we must see the eradication of pit latrines in Dominica, the Roseau South included, for our health, for our security, and for our prosperity.
And since the Labour Party announced the war on pit latrines in 2014, other countries like India and China followed suit, as did the UN. Reginald Austrie, who is Minister for Housing, praised the government's social program, which the war on pit latrines is a part of, saying it was one that had never been done in this country by any other government that's been before. Austrie stated that over $9 million had been spent so far by the government on establishing proper sanitation around the island, including in opposition constituencies like Kings Hill. Other elements of the program, he noted, included the provision of free housing and the National Employment Program. Austrie stated that without the CBI program, such a program would have been impossible.
And the vision was that we would have been able to eradicate pit latrines by the year 2020, which is 3 years down the road. But because of the proceeds from the Citizenship by Investment program, we have now changed that tune and we're saying that all pit latrines in the country will be eradicated by the end of this year, 2017.
Austrie stated that the Kings Hill project was a testament to the government's commitment to the people of Dominica and that the fate of the government was in their hands. The comments came ahead of Tuesday's meeting in Roseau, led by the UWP, demanding the resignation of Roosevelt Skerritt.
So this is not a program that is predicated on color, red, green, or blue. It's about the people of Dominica, because we respect democracy. And you have a right to vote for who you want, when you want, and how you want. But we as a government have a responsibility to look out for each and every Dominican, no matter what your religion is, no matter what your color is, no matter what your race is, no matter what your culture is. And that is what we're doing. And ladies and gentlemen, the fate of this government is in your hands. You will decide at the end of the exercise whether you want to continue the Dominican Labour Party on that trajectory, where we go in the country, or whether you want to gamble your future and the future of your children.
And once again, 42 homes in the Kings Hill community are set to benefit from the government's Housing Revolution Sanitation Project. Housing manager Hilarion Jules made this disclosure during a contract signing ceremony for the Kings Hill Housing Revolution Sanitation Project earlier this week. Jules highlighted the importance of this revolution, stating that it is one of the components of the broader Housing Revolution program.
In the Kings Hill community, some 42 households were identified. And I'm sure not all 42 households had pit latrines. After all, what it is, there are some people who built their modest houses only with a sleeping and living quarters. Very often we have the kitchen on the outside and no washroom. And sometimes we use the public conveniences.
And he clarified that the number 42 does not mean that these are that amount or that there are that amount of pit latrines in the community of Kings Hill, but indicated it's a number of other households who had no sanitary facilities within their houses.
The typical washroom facility designed by the Housing Division of the Ministry of Lands, Housing, Lands and Water Resource Management measures some 6 feet by 7 feet and is fitted with a toilet,
And what we say in technical terms, the WC, standing for water closet, is the same thing as a toilet. So it is fitted with a toilet, face basin, and a shower. We note that these washrooms, or in these communities rather, there's very often no mains sewage system like we have in Roseau Central, and no communal sewage system where a number of houses are fitted onto one septic tank and soakaway.
He noted that the houses receiving washrooms will also get a septic tank and soakaway to help take care of the sewage coming in from the toilets. Jules also requested that the contractors use discretion when constructing these washrooms at Kings Hill.
As a community-based project, we implore the contractors to do your best to use the resources carefully, wisely, to the benefit of the people of the community. The cost of these washrooms range from $11,000 to $10,000 to $14,500. Because we know that Dominica is not a flat plain. And so yes, it is possible that in the construction of these washrooms, we will find some easy, usable lands. And so contractors, we believe that in the region of about $11,000, we are able to build such washrooms.
9 contracts were awarded, marking the commencement of that project.